Alright, so now that we're good and fueled up, let's continue our journey. I don't know what's hitting me in the face, but it hurts. Alright, what is up, guys? Mills by the Mile here with his brand new dead cat that he managed to make. That was fun. Now the thing that's, that I'm kind of worried about is that you can't get these dead cats wet. And I'm sweating my ass off right now. Like, literally. Like, I'm scared I'm gonna slip off the seat. Literally, it's that bad. It's been raining for, I don't know, like the past week. I haven't even been keeping track of it. I kept track of it for like 3 days and then I lost count. But it's been raining for like a week straight. It's supposed to continue raining. Today there's like a 40% chance of rain, but I chose to ride my bike and get a little vlog out. I'm actually going to a meeting right now for my job, my only day off that I've had in like 2 weeks. And I'm spending it at my job for a meeting. Finally, and I get out of the traffic and I get held up at a red light. Anyways, back to the story. It's like been raining for the past week, and today was like the nicest day we've had. Now granted, it's still like is a 40% chance of rain, but it's also like 89 degrees outside with 97% humidity. And guys, guess what? I'm wearing my jacket today. And I regret it. I'm regretting every second of it, but I know I won't be if I go down, so that's a good thing. You know, I took the inside wind liner out of this jacket, or the wind blocker out of this jacket, and it does make a big difference. If you don't know about my jacket or my helmets or whatever, I have a video all about that stuff. I think it's titled like My Gear and My EDC. So anyway, my riding gear and my EDC. Anyways, go check out that video if you want to know what jacket I'm wearing and everything and all that good stuff. But it comes with a wind blocker. And I took that out, and it makes a significant difference in the amount of airflow throughout the jacket. But the jacket is really big on me right now. Like, it's moving around. And I really don't like it. But I'll just have to get over it. Anyways, guys, in one of my videos, someone commented below that they wanted to hear some funny stories. And granted, everybody has different definitions of funny, and mine are kind of funny slash bad. Back in school, we had this thing called senior prank. So like, all the seniors, they were like, screw it, it's getting this close to graduation, what are they gonna do? They're not gonna do anything. Well, one year, we had this like manger set during Christmas, and they leave it up for like a few months after Christmas. It's like the schools are too lazy to put it down. Anyways, the seniors actually took all of the pieces of that manger set and hid them in people's classrooms. Like, they put them in people's classrooms, and then baby Jesus, they just hid baby Jesus somewhere where like no one would find him. One year they put baby Jesus up in our auditorium. We have this thing. It's kind of weird, but it's like a catwalk at the top. So like, people with lights and everything can get up there and shine lights down. So they hid him up there, and I don't think the baby with Jesus was found until like the next year. Like, it was pretty funny. Alright, and then for another senior prank that I heard, I don't really know how true this is, but I know some kids got suspended or sent to A school for it or something, just because of how bad it was. Our school knows that things are going to happen. Senior pranks are going to happen, so I mean, they can't really stop them. They can threaten to do stuff, but you know, they're really not going to do anything, because normally whenever it's a senior prank and the whole senior class does it, what, are they going to suspend the whole senior class? It's just stupid. Anyways, So a couple of people got together and they bought this like sex doll, this blow-up sex doll. And during awards day, while everybody and their family and everything is in this big auditorium, they just kind of blew up this sex doll. I don't know, I heard it fell from the ceiling, so I don't really know how true that is, but what I'm thinking is maybe they were up on that catwalk and someone dropped it. But it was like a big blow up, like inflatable sex doll. And just hearing the story was so funny. I really don't know if there's any truth to that story, but just hearing it, it was funny. And then for our senior prank, I mean, it wasn't like anything like that, but what we did was we got a bunch of people together with trucks and with trailer hitches and all that, which anybody could really have participated. We had this big parking lot, alright, and then that's for people that were like, well, I don't know how old you guys were back in high school whenever you could drive, if you can even drive at this point, but I could drive in 10th grade. So I guess people in 10th grade, well, let's see, yeah, it was 10th grade. So I'm guessing the people in 9th grade, there's probably a few people that could drive in 9th grade that got held back. But mostly for 10th graders and above, or 10th graders especially, you couldn't get a parking spot. You had to park in like this big gravel parking lot, like away from the school, like 300 yards away from the school. We got the seniors to park sideways in parking spots. Instead of, like, you know how you park like this? We got them parking like this. So you would end up taking like up 2 or 3 parking spots depending on the size of your vehicle. So a couple buddies of mine were trying to do stuff like make up a plan like, hey, you drive a truck and I drive a truck. How about we just hook up this big, how about we hook up like this big trailer to the back of our cars and, let's see, I waved at him, so that means he can't pull me over, right? That's how that works, right? I waved at him and he can't pull me over. Alright. Oh shit, is that him behind me? I think that's him behind me. Anyways, so I don't even know what the speed limit is here. Okay, yeah, that's 50. I'm doing good. Anyways, so they had this bright idea to hook these big trailers up, which I don't have a big trailer at home. I have it's like a 10-foot trailer, and I use that now to put on the back of my truck, obviously, and haul my bike everywhere whenever it needs to be serviced. But I knew a few people with some 30-foot trailers, so we hooked up the 30-foot trailer to the back of like 2 or 3 people's car, and we just went in the parking lot and we parked sideways, which, you know, like, we took up like 7, 8, nah, it's probably more than that. The trailer probably took up probably 7 or 8 parking spaces, at least to the point to where you couldn't actually park in them. And then the truck actually took up like 2, maybe 2.5. So technically 3, because if you take up half a parking space, you can't park in it. So that was my senior prank, or that was our class's senior prank. So like everybody had to park like in this big parking lot that was far away from the school, and on top of that, it couldn't hold everybody. It could only hold maybe like 200 cars or so, which our school held like maybe like 1,100. So everybody was parking everywhere. It was total chaos. It was funny. And then they threatened if we didn't move our cars by the end of the day, they would be towed, or move our cars by lunchtime or something, they would be towed. So that kind of put a damper on things, but I thought it was pretty funny at the time. Now, a few people's cars did get towed, which I thought that kind of sucked, which I blamed it on them, because I'm like, well, the senior prank was over, obviously, because we got in trouble for it, and they told you if you didn't move it, what would happen. So that's your fault. There's another school story that, this is the one that I was kind of iffy about talking about, because I don't really know how some of you guys are going to take it. But I'm sure at some point in your school time, you've made your mom jokes. Now, for those of y'all who know who I am or went to school with me and was in band with me, a lot of y'all don't know that I was in band. But if you were in band with me, you know where this is going. So Everybody's made your mom jokes at some point or another. So in band, we have this thing to where we go out in the middle of the day and we practice drill. And by drill, I mean like our routine, marching different spots and lining it up with music. Well, we got a new band director in, I think it was that year, we got a new band director in. And nobody really liked him at the time because, you know, the band director that was there had been there for a while and all this stuff. We missed him a lot, and the new band director came in. Granted, he wasn't my favorite. He's still not my favorite band director. I mean, he's a good guy, don't get me wrong. He's just not my favorite. And, mostly because he was fresh out of college. He was brand new. That's why people were giving him a hard time and everything. He was honestly a few years older than me. Not by much. He was probably like 27 or something like that whenever he came in. He wasn't too much older than me, so nobody really listened to him because he's like, hey, you're like a few years older than me. So that, yeah, just that kind of thing. Anyways, we were out there. We were making your mom jokes, and he was like, all right, guys, let's all go back to this set. And one of my best friends, I'm not gonna say his name, but one of my best friends was like, your mom? And he said it really loud. I'm talking yelled it. And the band director was like, no, hold on. Everybody, go back to your previous set. And he was like really upset, like really mad. And he was like, no, what did you just say? And my friend like kind of like shut his mouth and just kind of looked around. He was so scared. He was like, what? And the band director was like, no. You already said it. Go ahead and say it again. Why don't you say it? Come on. You can say it under your breath. Why don't you say it to my face? Come on. And everybody was like stunned. Like, we were like, oh my God, this kid's about to get shot or something. We had no clue what was about to happen. Anyways, my friend was like, I said your mom. It's cool, man. It's just a your mom joke. It's just a your mom joke, man. You know, it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro. Come on, it's just a prank, bro. Come on, it's just a prank. Come on, it's just a prank. So, out of all this, he's just like, my mom's dead. And we were all like, oh shit. And this kind of scared us away from making your mom jokes. Like, nobody made your mom jokes anymore after this, and it was really funny. Well, it wasn't funny at the time, obviously, but after the fact, it was really funny. So, he's like, whenever he says that, everybody's like, holy shit. That's why he's got this big picture of his mom on his desk. And it was just like, everybody was like, oh man, I cannot believe you just said that. Everybody's like, yeah, I cannot believe you just said that, man. So we switched. We were on the band director's side now. We were like, dude, what a jerk. You're such a jerk, man. Why would you ever say that? We were just saying that because we were scared. Like, this is the first time he's ever raised his voice. And it was just like a really stunning moment. But long story short, he was like, yo, man, my mom's not dead. I got a little overheated, you know. My bad. I'm sorry. But I'm glad that kind of opened your eyes. I mean, I don't care that you make your mom jokes because I know they're just jokes. He was in the band that I'm in, or that I was in now at the college. So he totally understands the joking concept. But the reason why he got so upset is because we were taking time away from the band. Whenever we could be practicing this drill, we were out there making jokes, not really taking things seriously. And he had to, you know, kind of sit us down and talk to us and all that good stuff. But anyways, guys, I am back at my work, so this is going to conclude my video. If you like the video, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, because it would really help out the channel and I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a really nice day, and I will catch you cats in the next video. Bye-bye.